You see the screen, it's completely sold out except for the front row. You get in there to watch this new movie, The Man You Don't Know by Christopher Martini, about President Trump, and the theater is absolutely empty except for the two seats that were sitting several rows behind you that were there to intimidate you and your friend, to try to pull some sort of reaction from you, film you, and then probably blast you all over social media.
When I got there, I found that the whole movie theater was sold out except for the front row. I said to the guy, "How can that be?" He turned around and showed me that all of them were taken except for the front row. Nobody was in the movie theater. Two women came in shortly after we got there and sat in the back. The documentary starts and still nobody's in the theater except the two other ladies and myself and my friend. So we moved back, obviously, into another seat that was still in front of these two other ladies, but several rows in front of them. They started laughing and hissing and yelling out things like "liar," "that's not true," and other derogatory remarks. My friend just turned around and said very nicely, "Please be quiet or leave." A few minutes after that happened, these two women got out of their seats and proceeded to march through the aisles, standing in the front row in front of the movie with their hands on their hips and staring at us. Maybe they wanted us to scurry out of there in fear. One of them started taking with her cell phone movies of us so she could probably post on some social media, "Here's two girls, only two girls who went to see the Trump documentary." The usher in the movie theater must have heard our silent plea. He came in. I told him what was going on, and I asked him to go get the manager. He left, but he never came back with the manager. The women quieted down a bit. They were back in their seats. They scurried back in their seats. Then they proceeded to start spraying the movie theater with some type of aerosol. And my friend is getting really, really nervous about this. And I'm thinking to myself, reasoning, well, if it's something destructive, they're going to get it too. They just want us to freak out and leave. At the end of the movie theater, we waited, till the credits rolled, and they passed us by glaring at us. I thought, something's wrong here. I mean, besides the fact that we were intimidated during this movie by these two white, middle-aged, angry women. So I went back to the ticket counter. It was a different guy manning the tickets, and I asked him why they had put us in the worst seats when the movie theater was empty. He looked at us very surprised, and he flipped around the movie screen, the ticket screen, and showed us that only 4 tickets had been sold. The two women, obviously, and my friend and myself. I looked at my friend, and our first thoughts were simultaneous. Did somebody flip this so that people would think that the movie was sold out, wouldn't go to it? I even asked, "Can I see the next showing I wanted to see if it was sold out as well." And it wasn't. It looked fairly normal. But then I thought, how's this? I saw this. I questioned the ticket counter guy. When I first bought it, how can it all be sold out? He verified it with me. And then we got these intimidation factors. It was orchestrated. There was no doubt about it. Because most people would not get up and start marching through the aisles and start filming us if it wasn't some type of orchestrated fear tactic that they wanted us to leave. I've heard of other people in other states. She said, we had to go travel over an hour to go see it, and there was only 2 other people again in the movie theater.